So I'm picturing Bruce Willis, like to get away from all of his movie star pals, and all the fakery and stuff like that, and the competitiveness and the backbiting, so forth. Bruce has this farm. It's like a real working farm. It's a real barn, and it's filled with hay and stuff like that, straw. He knows the difference between the two. And like, just for a change of pace and like for things to get real, Bruce Willis goes out into the barn and sits on a stool and drinks a Coors beer and just like talks, and because Tom is really smart and also like knows how to listen. Really well. Bruce would go out to the barn and just sit on the stool and talk to Tom. And Tom would kind of nod and turn her head in a certain way to indicate that she was listening. And just make a sound now and then. Like, but with a lot more meaning than I gave her right there. Just, it was like very, it would have looked like just Bruce Willis was just talking to himself, but it was a very deep and rich conversation. But in 2024, with the event of 2024, everybody lost all that. I mean, Tom lost the companionship of the big movie star because, frankly, she was like really proud of that. Like, one of my pals is Bruce Willis. He comes out, talks to me, with his t-shirt on, cardigan sweater if it's cool. There's all these fancy horses and stuff out here, and they're very emotional, and he loves their presence, but he doesn't sit down and talk to them like he does to me, Tom says, to herself, while maintaining above it all kind of a deal, or under it all, maybe better for Tom. Barry hasn't shown up yet. Barry was ostracized by it's not a murder of vultures, I forget what it is, of vultures, but he was ostracized and is on his own now. And then Edith came loping down the highway from another farm outside of LA. And so the horses ran away, the poor darlings, so sensitive,